I have a few words, thoughts for a rainy day, like that. Okay, I'm reading from my tablet. Although you and I am you, the grass is green, the sky is blue. When you have enlightenment, the whole world is already yours. But you must watch out not to step up on anybody's toes. You may get disappointed. One may become free from birth and death, like the Buddha, then no fear of birth and death. When you have realized mind through nature, it seems to you everyone is already enlightened. Sitting for a very long time is tiresome. Search your money inside your own pockets. Do not search them in the pockets of the others. If one reverses all views, there is no thinking and no views. Night comes, the moon comes out of a cloud. Lying down quietly, doing nothing. Spring comes, grass grows by itself. Each year is a good one. There is ego self and true self. When ego joins true self, there is no problem. Originally, there is nothing. Mind appears, then everything appears. Mind disappears, then everything disappears. Ego stands in separation with God, its true self, the world, and all beings. One learns the best and one is pissed off. There are good things and there are bad things. One good thing is to be oneself, and that is often difficult. Get rid of emotional problems, make your center strong, and mind unmoving. God is in heaven, God is in all beings' heart, God is all beings. One can be really silent when one digests that his her understanding rests in not knowing mind. We are home already. Our mind is our home. Our mind is making our world, so it is our eternal house. There is not much to cultivate. Eating when hungry, sleeping when tired. What other cultivation are you after? And feed squirrels with almonds all year around. You are mind or you are not mind. Now you are Krishna and all beings are the same one being, God. Why so many words? Drink your cup of tea. There is hidden God behind everybody and everyone. Everyone is already Krishna, Shiva, Christ, Buddha, Tao, Brahman, Bodhisattva, Absolute. Separation with God is separation with whole life. Unity with God is unity with all beings. You are not only one with God and all beings, but you are God as all beings. Too many words. Is this necessary? Don't make complicated. Sun rising in the east, moon setting in the west. White walls of your room and green trees outside your window. What is it? What is the practice of Dharma? Eat your breakfast after you got up in the morning. This bowl of cereals, what is it? An apple is red, a pear is green. Wounds are deep and ego self is strong. How to fix this? This is a problem we all have to solve. You may give blessings to others. When seeing someone suffering, you just say Om Mani Padme Hum or Kwanzaa Mbosa. Then you benefit as a person and yourself get benefit too. This is good business, big business of compassion. Takes away bad karma and accumulates good merit for both. A blessed one, a blessing one. Try it. Cost your time and attention, but it is the right thing to do. You will get happiness in return. Give up on everything. Give up on your egoistic ego self. Do not give up on your compassion. I'm not enlightened, just an average Joe. My shirt is indigo, and that's all I have to say. Hearing birds' cries, one hears the voice of her own compassion. The greatest teacher you ever met is your own ego mind. It teaches you about your egoism you need to lose. It is a teacher which teaches you as all people are sentient beings. You lose this ego self, and you will come out of your problems with other people. Nobody will make any problems for you then. But to get there, you must pay attention to what your ego teacher tells you to do. Better to take care of others than of oneself. Then our selfishness will change into selflessness. Then others will take care of you. To have blood on one's hands is bad business for the future. It may become your own blood. Then what can you do? It depends which mind do you have on mind. Big Buddha mind, the universe, or your ego small mind, which is your karmic personality. Impermanence opens door for a change for better or for worse. It is your business to open the door in the right time. Then no problem. There is no problem without a solution. Each and everything in the world can become a problem or a solution. Knowing everything becomes boring. Better to know nothing and enjoy everything. Compassion is the best armor, the best shield, the best sword, the best bullet. Wishes alone don't bring anything back. You must back up your wishes with actions. Then your good deeds will make a good dream for you. Don't buy your parents. Adopt them from a dog shelter. Stand your ground. Often dreams come true. I'm dreaming today's dream day. Soon going to sleep to dream night dream. From one dream into the other dream. This is life I'm living. Dream after dream. Why it is so difficult to abandon duality and enter unity? That very someone is your true self. Shunyata, emptiness, no self, no I, my, me, mind, just one world, one substance. Restrictive relationship you have with your ego self. This is your oppressor number one. Get rid of this relationship and you may become free. Because we experience what we experience comes from our karma, we are dreaming this dream the way it appeared to us in this way. Great, but better to understand before that. Then who is that, body or mind? What is left? Who is going to next life? Do you know the answers? I don't. Thinking is not a problem if you know the true nature of thoughts, their emptiness. Then thinking stops to bother you. Just thinking is enlightenment. Life and death, coming and going. One substance remains, blue sky, white moon. If you have something, put it all down. If you have nothing, put it all down too. Then enjoy your everyday life. A fan is on and cool air is blowing in a room. Fishes swim in the ocean, birds fly on the sky. If you kill old people, who will deliver your poutine for a lunch? Before one learns to love, one must learn to hate. It's a strange combination. But Jesus brought a sword on this world, not peace. That's why this strange combination appeared. Jesus' situation included strong I, my, me mind. It was his problem. That's why the cross. Father killed Jesus' ego on the cross to revive him as Christ, his true self. No ego, just shunyata. Jesus' ego was a positive one. Yet he suffered from a separation with his true self, Krishna, the Father. So his agonies in Gethsemane, garden, and fear. Christ unified his mind with his true mind, and he became free of separation. Rose as Christ, that means as true life, truth, and the way, as everything and everyone. One cannot serve two masters. One you will hate, the opposite one you will love. Buddha is already here, but you don't see him. You only see your own self, and that's the problem. When you disappeared into the world, ZEN disappeared altogether with this very you. Then shine and breeze. When blue is blue, Satori is Satori. We all are one Buddha, but not everyone knows it. Reading a newspaper and drinking tea is enough good one can do in the world. When I disappears, what appears? Blue sky covered with clouds brings rain on the ground. When self disappears, the sickness of egoism is cured. Life of small I is suffering. Life of big I is enjoyment. If one would live forever in this world, life would become a living hell. Looking at sky and trees, one is looking at oneself. Birth is often painful, but death not necessarily may be. One may die running, that means death may be welcomed when one is ready to die. White walls and TV set are your true self. Blue sky stands still, grey clouds float everywhere freely. If this I exists, one should find it. If one cannot find it, then this I must not exist. If this self didn't exist in the first place, why to forget it again, a second time? Yeah, this self does not exist, but if someone steps on my toes, this small ego I, my, me, immediately is as vicious as a viper. That is not only my problem here. Bodhisattvas can help you to clean your mind, but only Buddhas can make you Buddha. That's what you already are. If one has mind, he must clean it. But if one has no mind, then cleaning is not necessary. Life and death are coming like day and night. You only change your bed. Every day is a good day if your things go straight. If your things go awry, then not every day is your day. Attached to thinking is ordinary man. Not attached to thinking is a Buddha. Mountains, rivers, lake, forests, the sun, the moon, and stars, all are your mind, including TV, radio, and your laptop. It's your substance. One substance is through you. TV is on, windows are opened, and a fan blows gently air. What else are you looking for? We think this self is us. Until this deluded identity disappears, we will be believing strongly it exists as us forever. When you live to the full. When dead, be dead completely. Keep your karmic record clear, and you have no worry. When breathing, just breathe. Farting, just fart. Become everybody, and everybody is workable. If you don't pay attention to mosquito, you will not notice mosquito bites you. If the mirror is clear, the reflection is clear. If the mirror is dusted, the reflection looks dusted. Your everyday life and the world are four directions, is answer for every Khan. Getting up in the morning and washing your face is better than 10-year pilgrimage.